Hello, not so far ago I've had an opportunity to review a really good digital audio player by Korean company theBit, model OPUS number 1. It is a really nice player offering good sound quality for affordable price, especially now when it's sold with good discount. So if you're looking for interesting player under $500, it's really an interesting option. I will put a link for my review in the description of this review. But theBit released new really high-end model OPUS number 2. It costs about $1,400 and it offers a lot of nice interesting features for this money. I think price can vary because of in different countries and based on different sellers, but it is really worth competitor in this price range, and I will now tell you why. Package is really nice. It's absolutely white as usual. There is outer wrap and inner box, but first let's look on the technical specifications on the back panel. So there is 4-inch TFT display with nice resolution, ARM Cortex quad-core processor. It supports all formats, 10-band equalizer, USB micro type B, and so on and so forth. Nice battery, 4000 mAh. It actually works more than 9 hours in my tests, so it's a good playtime for such powerful device. It has 128 GB of built-in RAM and unfortunately just one microSD card. Previous model has 2 microSD cards, but I think 128 GB and another microSD cards, it's pretty enough. So it uses Android operation system, but there is no access to Google Play and no any other Android parts visible because it uses highly customizable solution. It has Wi-Fi and Bluetooth 4.0, but actually the only use for Wi-Fi for now it is firmware update, so you can update firmware wirelessly. Maybe in later versions of firmware company will add some streaming features, but for now there is no use for that. So it uses two ESS Sabre 9018 K2Ms as usual, one for each channel, and it uses interesting hybrid balanced amplifier. It combines operational amplifiers and discrete elements. So as you can see, specs are really superb. It has absolutely flat frequency response, great figures in signal to noise ratio, crosstalk, total harmonic distortion. So it's really specs really worth flagship model. It's a bit on heavy side, 250 grams, and it's pretty big, but it's flagship, so it should be big and actually heavy, but it's very nice and comfortable to use player. So if we remove the outer part like this, we can get access to the inner box. It has nice texture and as you can see it looks stylish. So inside there is player itself. I will put it aside for now, and different accessories, everything packaged separately. So in this envelope there are protective films, manual, warranty card, and small advertisement for the 3 tracks that include in the memory of this player. It's really nice tracks that can be used as a demo. So there is also micro USB cable, pretty common, and nice perfectly made leather case. So actually OPUS is in partnership with Dignis. Dignis made case for the first version of their player, so probably it is Dignis case too. It's absolutely perfect case, and now it came with player, so you don't have to buy it separately. So as you can see, it looks nice, it fits players perfectly, so it's really good. So everything you will need to use this player actually is present. So as you can see, player is pretty big. It's has a big screen and a lot of free space around the screen, so it's pretty big, but actually it fit to my hand, so for me it's normal size. To compare size, here is for example another flagship, it's Loto Power Gold. So as you can see, Loto is smaller in height and in width here, as you can see, but it's much more bulkier, it has more width, so it's also a bit heavier. So it's a CNC aluminum case, really nice. As you can see, build quality is really perfect. I've already put some dirt here, but I will clean it. So there are 3 buttons to control playback and play pause. Here is headphone output. It also can be used as line out and as the optical output, and balanced output 2.5 mm. Also there is special cable that allows to use it in a balanced mode to connect it to some balanced amplifier and so on, or something like that. And of course it's on off button, usually used as a screen lock. Player has a deep sleep feature, so you can put it to sleep and it can be in this sleep mode, I think, for a few months without problem. Volume control, it has this rotation, it's free rotation with encoder. There is 150 steps, so you can precisely control the volume as you need. And on the bottom there is a micro SD card slot and the micro USB slot, so it can be used as a USB digital to analog converter, and there is a special XMOS chip inside, so it uses as in pure DAC mode, so it works without interference of the operation system of the player when you use it as digital to analog converter. So it can handle native DSD in this mode actually. Also you will, as it Android based, you will need Android file transfer to transfer files here, but it's not really an issue. So as you can see, nice device with good controls. So it wakes from sleep really quickly and it's ready to work. Display here is really nice. It remains readable on the bright sun. It has good viewing angles. It has good resolution and color depth. So really good, nice display. So firmware is highly customized. You won't notice any traces of Android. So as you can see, here is Wi-Fi controls, Bluetooth, equalizer, line out, sleep timer and playback mode. Also here you can adjust quickly display brightness with this slider, or you can access more advanced settings. So Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, all necessary screen settings, including auto power off, audio settings, so you can define equalizer, or do you need gapless playback. Output select, line out mode, balanced, so gain, there are 3 levels of gains here, so you can adjust it as you need. Sleep timer if you need it, USB mode, also language settings, and date, time, storage, firmware update, and so on and so forth. So actually everything is expected here. Media library is similar to the OPUS #1. It's very comfortable, very nice media library. Actually they've updated firmware for the OPUS #1 using also Android 5 version, so they have similar firmwares now. So you can select, you can browse by songs if you need to play all songs, albums, artists, genres, folders. If necessary, you can browse by folders on your card, favorites and playlists. So everything is comfortable, nice, fast and reliable. So good firmware. I hope in future they will add some streaming services, so it will be able to use Wi-Fi, but actually besides that is really nice player. And of course about the sound quality, the theBit usually consults top audio engineers in Korea to provide their own unique sound that is nothing that it actually stands out of other high-end players. So this player offers absolutely incredible detalization, great resolution, and pretty natural sound. So it's absolutely flawless actually sound, at least to my taste. It is a player for those who like sound in the most pure form, as pure as possible. So bass is fast, it goes really deep, there is nice amount of sub bass, it layered really nicely all the low frequency instruments. It transitions greatly to mids without any issues, absolutely. So it's good bass, very well controlled. It works nice with sensitive IEMs, with big cans, so there is no issues. Mids are natural without any additional coloration, so if you like players that colors mids for you, it's not an option. It is player for those who like natural sounding. It has a really wide soundstage, really deep soundstage also. It's almost three-dimensional, especially when you use balanced output. And the treble is a bit sparky as usual, as it can often become with Saber digital to analog converter, but actually it's not that much because they've tuned treble nicely, so it adds a bit sparkle but not much, so it gives you all this sense of airness, openness that is good for critical listening. So style-wise, this player is really universal. It plays everything nicely with good level of technique, starting from some orchestral classics and ending with some brutal heavy metal. But as I said before, it's when you don't need additional coloration, so if you prefer natural monitoring sound. It also, one of the benefits of this player, it is really quiet, so there is no background noise absolutely. Even in sensitive models it's hard to spot any noise. For example, to compare with Lotu is much more energetic player. It offers more impactful bass, more hard-hitting bass, more lows, it adds more emotions on the mids, and its treble is a bit brighter than in the Opus number 2. So both of these players offers a similar level, actually similar level of detalization, transients, attacks, decays, but different sound representation. For example, if you like colored representation, that's gold. If you like monitoring representation, it's this Opus number 2. So it's really worth this price. It's really competitive model in the flagship price range. So I really highly recommend it to you. This player for me became one of the best discoveries in the 2016 year. So it's probably the best player for me, as I need often critical listen to some headphones and earphones, so it's one of the best options for me for now. Thank you for attention.